Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Billy Hamilton will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a... Randall McHenry gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Randall McHenry. Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously, they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Guys, stay hot up there.
Fooled him badly there. I mean, badly. It's 1-2.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing, because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Lock sets. Here's the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Luis Ojeda will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Sardinhas ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Sure, guys. It's great to have a center fielder with the speed of Billy Hamilton. I don't think there's anybody in the game that can cover as much ground as he does out there. Doesn't have the strongest arm.
Aaron Hicks will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball.
Kurt Fenn has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure, he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Arias is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 5 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1. In now, Randall McHenry. He singled his last time up.
McHenry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
That's a nice piece of defensive hitting right there. What I mean by that, with 2 strikes, you've got to open that zone up a little because you don't want to get caught looking at strike 3. So he lets it fly here on a pitch pretty well out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Luis Ojeda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Struck him out. And Aaron Hicks gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Randall McHenry makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage.
Luis Ojeda will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Flipped out the other way towards short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. He fell behind early, and he worked it back to 2-2, and then boom. Lines a single to drive in the run. That's all about never.
Randall McHenry tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
And that slider's going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Carlos Arias will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Lifted in the air to center. McHenry is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third.
At the plate, Randall McHenry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and two strikes, here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Abreu is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond. Player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Randall McHenry will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And this is the final game of the homestand before they hit the road for 7 games. So you can bet they'd like to head out on a winning note.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He enters the day among the league leaders in the AL in RBIs. He's just a huge...
Now to the plate, Randall McHenry. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and one after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
The 2-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no question that
Billy Hamilton will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McHenry giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail 1-0. Randall McHenry will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Jose Garcia is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Souza. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders. Randall McHenry will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Randall McHenry is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Charlton Carmichael will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
McHenry racing back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Steven Strasburg. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Samuel Valenzuela will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
McHenry is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best? Randall McHenry will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And now they're already behind 2-0 here in the first, so things are going from bad to worse.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their third run of the inning.
Settling in now, Randall McHenry earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Randall McHenry comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Randall McHenry.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Calzado scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Right fielder number 20.
Randall McHenry will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mario Calzado will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, McHenry. One away. Randall McHenry digs in to lead off the bottom of the eighth inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
A pause and the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 11-0. Good night from the Bronx.
For the Orioles, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.